What you just saw really happened between two people when they were much younger. Well, they're not old at all now, but they're grown-ups now. And I want you to meet those two people. Please welcome Kate Ecke and Bryant Moore.
Ping. You're disgusting. Ping. Everyone hates you. Ping. You have no friends. Why do you even come to school? The person on the receiving end of those hateful messages was me. I started being bullied when I was in 7th grade. It started with the occasional message from a random classmate. Ping! You're so ugly. I would sit and stare at my computer screen, unsure of what to do. Should I answer this person? Or maybe I should say something mean back? More often than not, I would click the little black X and continue my homework. These messages became worse and more frequent. I would log on to hateful messages from people I didn't even know. Ping! You know no one likes you, right? Ping! You're so nasty. Ping! I hate you. Ping! You have no friends.
Bully. I didn't think I would ever get that label. I was popular, I was well-liked, and I had a lot of friends. I wasn't always nice to kids who weren't popular or in my clique. Sometimes I would say or do hurtful things to them. In fact, I've done some of those things that Kate described happening to her. In fact, I did some of those things to her, and kids just like her. Kids who were not popular, part of the in crowd. I recognized that I was a bully. I was mean and cruel to my classmates.
I have been punched, pushed, the subject of vicious rumors, the target of hateful words, made to feel like I didn't deserve to live. This torment lasted from 7th until 12th grade. There were days that I didn't want to wake up, days where I would lie to my parents and tell them I was sick because I was afraid to go to school.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat or explain away my behavior, but I feel like I need to explain its origins, where it was born from. I did not have the greatest home life. I was bounced around like a ping pong ball early in my school life. Then my father passed away. I had many critical life changes. One being I found out that I had the same medical condition he had, which in turn, I could not play sports. My life had turned totally upside down. I was hurting, I was angry, and most of all, I was sad. I hurt people because I was so desperately hurting myself.
Every day was a fight to keep going. But I knew I had big things to do in this world, so I kept going. I decided that my life was worth living. I worked hard in school so I could go to college. I knew it was going to get better.
Many years after Kate and I graduated, I ended up attending St. Peter's University, later to transfer to Monmouth University, where I studied psychology with a focus in adolescent criminal justice. After college, I heard that Kate wrote a book. She wrote a book about her experience being bullied. I read that book, and I recognized myself and what I had done. So I sent Kate a Facebook message, and I apologized for my behavior. I asked her for forgiveness. See, we have to be careful what we say. Once we say them, words cannot be forgotten. They can only be forgiven.
I forgave Bryant that day. It takes a lot of courage to forgive someone, but it takes more courage to ask for forgiveness.
Today, Kate and I both work with kids who need help. Kate owns a private practice called Live Your Best Life, and she's a therapist who works with kids that are being bullied. I own my own company called Smarty Pants Educational Services, which provides mentoring and tutoring services for kids and young adults in our community. We took two completely different paths, but we came to the same place, a place that helps kids who need it the most.
Okay, everyone, I want you to put your hand on your heart. Do you feel that? That's purpose. You're alive for a reason. And that is my message tonight to anyone who's listening that thinks they can't go on. It gets better. Your life matters. You are made for big, wonderful, exciting things. The dreams that you have are meant to be brought to life. Never in my wildest dreams did I believe I would be where I am today, where I am tonight, in this arena, speaking to you, sharing my story, but I am. And that's because I believed in myself above all else. And I believe in each one of you. I believe that you can be your best self. I believe that whatever it is that you are struggling with right now will end. And you will emerge on the other side stronger and braver than before.
If you have done hurtful or unkind things to someone in your life, now is that time to apologize. Now is the time to ask for forgiveness. And now is the time to stop. It's time to stop bullying people that are different from you. It's time to rise up and become the kind, generous person you know you are. If you're hurting like I once was, please find someone to talk to. See, I found an awesome counselor at my school that ended up changing my life. There are so many people in your life who care about you and want you to do well. If you're out there tonight and you just bullied somebody this week, think about how you just made that person feel. I know that you're out there, and I'm not asking you to raise your hand. No. Tonight, we're simply asking you to think about others and just stop. When you go back to school tomorrow, you have that chance to do that, to change your behavior, and to focus on the positive. This woman standing next to me forgave me after I apologized. You may not get that chance to be forgiven. So it just makes more sense to stop the bullying behavior. You never know. The person you say hi to or are nice to tomorrow may become your new best friend. Look, if you're bullying somebody, it's not right, it's not funny, and it's not cool.
If you're being bullied, you're not alone. You need to reach out and get help. Tell any adult at your school that you trust. Everyone is here to help you. You don't have to suffer alone. I suffered in silence for so long. You don't have to. Your teachers, your principal, your school counselors, everyone's here to help. No one deserves to be treated that way. If you see someone being bullied, stand up and say something. And if that seems too hard, tell an adult at your school that you trust. You could change, and maybe even save your classmate's life. If you're bullying other people, it's not right, it's not funny, and it's definitely not cool. What you say to someone today could have a lasting effect on the rest of their lives.
Take it from me because I was a bully.
Take it from me because I was a target.
Always be kind and generous.
And you will be unbreakable.
Kate, Ecke, and Bryant Moore.